Okay.
So today topic is the longevity, how to calculate the longevity. Okay.
Hmm.
And before we starting the understanding the how to calculate the longevity, I just recommend you or just a piece of advice.
Hmm.
It's only done on two ways. First,
Hmm.
when you do matchmaking,
Hmm.
the first thing. Secondly, if the person or facing for 1 decade of health issues, and he want to understand whether he will recover or not, that time we use the longevity in these two scenarios. Otherwise, you don't have to tell that I can do the longevity calculation. Otherwise, it creates a
But
panic.
suppose people come to me and say that no, I
Then
want to know what is my lifespan. I want to know. And I'm ready to
that
hear also. Then what to do?
that moment we can say, but it is us to understand that we're gonna tell everything and openly. Yeah, so before starting, I'll just tell you because it hardly take few calculation done, and you can get idea that how the longevity being calculated.
Hmm.
Okay. So before you get idea of the longevity, the majority of astrologer would say in the Badak and Marak. Okay,
Hmm.
let it put the aside the thought process. You just start with the what is the ascendant in whatever the lagan whatever the chart you're facing dealing with. So, okay,
Okay.
so as it's
But
indicate the Badak.
Lagna chart or NBC?
No, lagan chart.
Lagna chart. Okay.
Okay, that's why I'm only taking a screenshot of this lagan chart.
Hmm.
Okay, so always start with lagan chart to understand what is the ascendant. Just like if you find 14710 means Aries, Cancer, Virgo, Capricorn. The
Hmm.
Badak house is 11th house.
Hmm.
Okay, and what does it mean? Suppose you find a Taurus in his first house and this Badak house 9. That means when we calculating, this is the addition house to be calculated while calculating longevity. Okay,
Okay.
so this is the first step to calculate the longevity. It's the first house, the sign of the first house. Sorry. So
Hmm.
this is the first thing you have to keep in mind before initiating the calculating part. Okay.
Hmm.
Second thing, and this is the last thing, the ninth planet.
Hmm.
Okay, what is the mean of ninth planet is what the number is carrying. What is the combination of planet is carrying? Whether they're carrying a 1, 5, 9, 10, 11, or whether they're carrying 6, 8, 12. Any planet.
Hmm.
The conjunction between the Badak and this is the Marak, or the first house and the combinations give us the understanding the calculation done. Okay,
Hmm.
let now I'm going to tell you the more practical sense. Okay, this is the formula of calculating to longevity. A, which is I marked with the blue color, it's indicated good house. B indicated with the bad house, so I calculated 681. Okay, so what does it mean? When you find any planet carrying 1, 5, 9, 10, in any chart you
Hmm.
find one majority of planet somebody having 1, 5, 9, 10, it has a long life.
Hmm.
Okay, but if you find majority of planet carrying 6, 8, 12, then it's health deteriorating. It's not creating a death. It's deteriorating the
But when
health
you say
also.
majority, you mean 7 or 9 planets.
7 to 8 plant.
Hmm.
Okay, but if somebody has a mix, then we can assume that 70 to 80 year of age. Got it? So this is
But if it
the
is
idea.
good, then it can be how many? Good can be how 100 years.
This is where the formula apply. Once you get idea that the majority of planet 1, 5, 9, 10, we can and easily understand it. The person has a long life.
No, but when you're saying long means how long?
That will be calculated. Na? This is the formula.
Okay. Okay.
And
Take it.
I just indicate the blue is in good houses.
Hmm.
Okay. So this is where we started to understand the formula is here. How many number, which is indicated by the alphabet A with its blue mark, and B is a red mark, which is indicated bad. So just like I'm taking this chart to start with, what is sign is here?
9.
Sagittarius.
Hmm.
Okay. as we can see, this ascendant of 9 is which house?
7.
Yes. So what does mean when
Seventh
we
house has to be added.
Yes, not to add it, just calculate it.
Hmm.
With 6, 8, 12, when you find any planet offering 1, 6, 8, 12 and addition 7, we also calculate this.
But how did you arrive at 6, 8, 12 over here? Where is
Because
it
it's a
saying
bad
6, 8,
house.
12?
No, it is
No,
just
no.
give the idea.
No, that I understand. Bad house is 6, 8, 12. That's a bad combination.
Hmm.
But in this first house, when 9 is there, 9 and 12, that means Jupiter,
Oh.
right? 9 and 12, Jupiter. 9 is 7th, is the Badak house. Till there, I understood. But now when we calculate, how do we calculate that?
No, it is a starting point to
Okay. So
understand
step by
because
step process.
we need 2 things, Badak and Marak.
Hmm.
Okay, these are the Marak and the Badak. It's just which are already mentioned as 6, 8, 12 with Badak. So Badak is here.
Badak is the house and Marak is the combination.
Combination, exactly. So this is the formula. Okay. So now we have to figure out, since we get idea through this chart, the 9, the Sagittarius is a Lagan sign, and we know the Badak is 7. So now any planet offering also 7 house effect. So this is also considered a Marak house. Okay. So now this is which I already calculated.
So this is where I want
Yes,
to
I'm going to
understand
tell
how
you.
to calculate.
Yes, I'm going to tell you how. Just like I'm start with the K2 first. How do I arrive with 1 and how do I arrive with the negative 1? As you can see, K2 is here. Okay, we need the good houses is 1, 5, 9, 10, 11.
1, 5, 9, 10, 11, yes.
Okay, and if we find 6, 8, 12 plus 7, this we consider a B. That means the negative part.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So now you get idea that from this way we get idea that whenever we find 159, we consider as a good number, and the more number we find, the more number we added. Alright. So as you already know that Ketu and Rahu only consider first line. Okay. So
1 is coming. Out of 1, 5, 9, 10, 11, we just can see 1 for the good combination. So 1 is good. And bad, we need 6, 8, 12, 7. So we have 8 in that. So again, that is 1.
only.
So 1, 1 is the score. Okay. Then let's see Venus. Venus, we have to consider all 3 lines. So
yes.
1, 5, 9, 10, 11. So 1
so first
is
start
there.
with the blue. The box, we have to find the blue ones. 1, 5, 9, 11.
So we can see 1, then 10, 1, 5, 9, 10, 11. So 10, 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 are there. So that is 4, correct? Yeah. 6, 8, 12, 7. So 6 is there, 8 is there, and 7. So 3. Okay.
Got it?
Now, yes. Then
So
Sun.
in this case, yeah, 1 second, before going move further, just like I added a 7 in a negative part. If you find 1, Aries sign you fall, then 11th house would be the negative part. So this is the starting point to understand. If you don't get the idea that which sign you fall in the first place, the calculation will not become true. The total will not become true. Okay. So this is how it's done. Now we're going to Sun. 4 is there.
So Sun again, 1, 5, 9, 10, 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 is positive. And 6, 12, 7. So only 8. So 1 is negative. Correct? Okay.
So
then
4 is
Moon.
1.
Yes, 4 is to 1 score. Moon 1, 5, 9, 10, 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is positive. And then 6, 8, 12, 7. So 1, 2, 3. So 4 is to 3. Correct? Okay.
Yes.
Then Mars is 1, 5, 9, 10, 11. So 1, 2, 3, 3, and 6, 8, 12, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 is to 4. Okay. Rahu only the first line we have to consider. So 1, 5, 9, 10, 11. So 1 is there. So 1, 6, 8, 12, 7. So 8 is there. So 1. 1:1 is the score.
1:1. Jupiter.
Jupiter, we have to consider all three lines. 1, 5, 9, 10, 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 positive. 6, 8, 12, 7. 3. 4:3. Saturn.
Saturn.
Acha, Ketu and Rahu first line. Saturn, but we have to consider full, na?
Yes, full.
Saturn. 1, 5, 9, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5. And 6, 8, 12, 7.
It's not there.
So 6, 8,
Zero.
12, 7 is not there. 0. Then Mercury. Mercury 1, 5, 9, 10, 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, then 7. 4:1. Okay, got this. Then we take
Got
the
it?
total. Next
Yes.
step,
So
total.
this is how it's done. The calculation of non-duality, it is how it's done. No, not it is the second last part. This is where we get idea that how many planet offering, what kind of number they're offering. So now we're going to total it. So when you total, if A will be total, you get 30 and 70.
So
Till
30
here,
divided by 47 into 120.
yes. So as we got idea that A, the positive number is 30 and B is
Understood.
70. So in this way, we get idea.
So what is the answer?
When you calculate, no, so it becomes 75.
Exact 75? Or do we have to do that if it is
Approx.
75 point, if it is less than 0.5, then 75. If it is 75.5, then 76.
No, I'll tell you how it's done. We come to idea that it's already mentioned in the approx age would be 75. Approx. It's not. It will be more or it would be less.
How do we be accurate about it?
Yes. You have to see the Saturn in the age of between 70 to 75 is age, the guy age, you have to check. Vimshuti Dasa, the Madasa, Bhukti, any of these two, Saturn is also running. Saturn is indicating a death inflected planet. Got it? So till now you get idea how to calculate it.
Yes.
And when we get idea that it's more 70, some you get 80, some you get 90, some, more of like. So the last ultimate you have to check the Vimshuti Dasa of Saturn is would be in a Vimshuti Dasa. Okay, so I'm going to open a chart. So that you get
But
idea.
Dasha or Bhukti, which one you have to see? Because here you mentioned Dasha, but when you're saying Dasha or Bhukti. Any will do, or
Anyone.
It should be Dasha.
Anyone. So you have to check which year he born. He's born in 1990. So from this plus 75. Two zero six.
2065.
65. So what we're going to do? We go to straightly to 2065. This is where the Saturn is there in between 61 to 64. So in this period, we can assume from this phase, from 2061 to 2064, although we already get idea that it's somewhere in this phase we will get it. I mean, he will be now moved as per the calculation. Okay, to understand more further, that when the things take place, the transit chart will tell you. Okay. Till now you get idea?
But I have a question over here. Doesn't it have to be that Saturn has to have 6, 8, 12? Or only merely the presence of Saturn itself is good enough?
Only the presence.
Okay.
Just like when we find somebody people come to you and ask you when supposed to I get my own land. So Mars is an actual planet who give you the land or helps you to buying the land. Likewise, these are the Karkas, or these are significant planet, which is whenever they comes in operationally in the Mahadasa Bhukti, there has a common quality to happen, whether they have a good combination or whether they don't have good combinations. Okay, just
So
like
even this would play a similar role in health as well?
Yes.
that when Saturn comes, irrespective of whether 6, 8, 12 is there or no?
Yes. It is only the creating the health issue. When you calculate the longevity and you find that it's having more the age as per this, like he's 34 at the moment, he's 34, and if you find that the Saturn is also going on, so it doesn't mean that he will he going to be end his life by anyhow. It says that maybe he experienced the health issues, could be anything.
Yeah, but my question is that even for the health matter, when Saturn comes, if it doesn't have 6, 8, 12, even then it's a concern, right? As a planet itself.
Yes, it's only creating the health issue in joints, backache, only the bone problem. That's the only problem he created.
Understood.
Okay. Okay. So till you get idea, just like I calculated, you just start to calculate from here. That's what is the sign? According to the Badak, it started the point of the calculating of longevity. Okay. And then the calculation is done for basis of the how many combinations the planet carrying. Got it?
Okay. And in this period of Saturn, 19th March 2061 onwards, we want to see something specific. So we've gone to the Antara. Okay.
Yes.
So, and then if you want
we
to
need
see more
metric.
specific, then Sukshman Paran, right?
We need to check just like 6, 8, 12, we need to find. Mars having 5, 6, 8, 12. Although Venus also having 1, 4, 10. So we need 1, 4, 10 or 2, 1, 6, 8 or 7, 8, 12. These are, become more unique combinations to make it happen. And so before this, Venus coming in 2062. So this is the phase which he's starting to feel ill. The health getting more, although in that phase, he already get weakened. The body is already weakened.
Because Venus has 1, 4, 10 plus 6, 8 also. That is why you're saying.
Yes. And also the 7th house also, the Badak house.
Actually, here also we have to consider that. So
Yes.
that 7, the calculation continues here also.
Yeah, only for longevity basis. Got it? So
Understood.
okay. So now I'm not going into more detail on transit chart because it's taking more time to understand. It's need more depth. So we need more. I'm going to give you this different session or separate session for knowing how to specifically know. Got it? But till now, I hope I would give you a better idea.
Crystal clarity, 100%.
Okay. So before moving further, since I'm going to give you more idea about the combinations. Since you have the software and then you straightly come to the answer. कि calculate किया हो गया. Okay. But suppose you forget your laptop and you all already in a meeting. Okay. So how do you get these combinations? Where do you get combinations? Okay. So I'm going to tell you the technique or where you can get it. Okay. You can see the screen. You have to write it down in Google Astro Sage. Got it? Click here. The main page of the Astro Sage will be open. At the moment, I'm filling randomly. You can any place which you want to concern. Click the get the only because we are just to find out the combinations. Got it? So it's good for you and you can suggest anyone also. Those who want to understand where the combinations lie. If somebody doesn't have the software. So as you can see the KP system here. Click here and there are more options coming. Go down the second last option. Okay, I'm repeating again. Once the main page of Astro Sage is open, Like click the KP system. Once you click, there's many options comes. So do not click any options, but the second last option, which is saying the planet significated nakshatra. Click there, and then you get it. There you get it.
So this is KP system that we are learning.
Yes. No, we use the KP.
KP full form is what?
Krishnamurti Padhati.
Krishnamurti Padhati. Okay, so Krishnamurti must have introduced this. Okay.
Yes, he formed this system. Just like you will study in Nadi, which is so what you do, just take out the screenshot of this. Take out the screenshot, and what you do next?
Then we follow the process.
Yes, we will, but okay. I'm just taking. I'm already taken a screenshot of this. Okay, so how do you, just like you already have the combinations, but here doesn't make you sense with how to calculate. Just like sun, how you can arrive the sun combinations. Okay, so I'm already taken
Because we need the first house, no? We need to see the first house.
No, that for the knowing the Badhak, but we are only for finding the combinations. ठीक है, but in this way you still feel confused कि how to calculate कि कहाँ से देखूँ कैसे करूँ. Alright, so just like if you understand sun, how do you find from this way the sun combinations? Okay, I'm just doing for one planet, and you can also get idea. So what you do, just make the box, 3 boxes. Okay, just write it down the sun. Any planet you want to know, sun, moon, Mars, Mercury, anything. So I'm starting with the sun. Star Lord or Sublord, mentioned in 2 boxes, Star Lord and Sublord. Planet I choose, the sun. Right? So since I choose a planet of sun, it is showing the 5-8. So just write it down to 5-8. The Star Lord of the sun is Mars, which we not write the Mars, but we just write down the combinations. The Sublord of the sun is Mercury is 4-6. In this way, you get idea whether how many 5-11, how many 6-8 is there. Got it? So in this way, you get idea of 9 planet combinations. So suppose you lost, or all of a sudden you have to respond to people. So this way you can, although it's very time consuming, but it helps you when you don't have the software with you. Got it? So this is this is for short demo for knowing where the combinations lie and how you can predict manually. Okay, but from this way, the calculation, the formula is there. You have to get the idea from A, from the B, multiply 120. Got it? And this is the ultimate. This is the ultimate. Got it? Any doubt? Okay.